The topic which I am going to teach you today is of grammar. Your topic name is noun. Noun you have studied in junior classes also. So this is very easy topic for you. A noun is the name of a person, place, thing, idea, quality or action. We are surrounded with thousands of things, many objects we can see. All those objects, all those smaller or bigger substances can be referred as noun, like tea, fish, camel, fruits, television. All those smaller or bigger objects can be referred as noun because noun is basically a name of anything, because we have given name to every object, so all those things can be referred as noun. So nouns are of five kinds. First is proper noun, second common noun, third collective noun, fourth material noun, fifth abstract noun. First I will explain you what is proper noun. Proper noun is a name of a particular person, like we are talking about Sumit is playing in the garden, Rajesh is studying in the class. Sumit and Rajesh are particular persons about whom we are talking. Specific buildings like Taj Mahal, Burj Khalifa or Jama Masjid, all those famous popular buildings can be referred as proper noun. Next I will explain you common noun. As its name also shows, any common object or thing can be referred as common noun, like birds are flying in the sky, people love to live in the city, cow is the most gentle animal. In the first sentence, birds is the common noun, people is the common noun, cow is the common noun, because these are common thing, because we are not talking about any specific building or any particular person. So these all common things or any common persons can be referred as common noun. Third, I am talking about collective noun. As its name also shows, collective noun shows the collection of things, like a crowd of people have gathered in the auditorium. Flock of sheep can be seen grazing in the garden. Bunch of keys I have lost in the school campus. In the first sentence, crowd is a collective noun. Flock is a collective noun because it tells us large gathering of sheep in the garden. Next, in third sentence, bunch is a collective noun. Next, your fourth is material noun. Material noun is the name of a matter or substance of which things are made. Like your first sentence, gold is more precious than any other metal. In the first sentence, gold is a material noun. Second sentence, iron is a useful metal. In the second sentence, iron is a material noun. Your third sentence, this door is made of wood. Wood here is a material noun. Next, fifth and last is your abstract noun. An abstract noun is the name of quality, an idea, an action or state. As its name also shows that the things those are abstract, which we can't touch, like simplicity we can't touch. People loved Gandhiji for his simplicity. Simplicity here is a abstract noun because we can't touch, we can only feel or show our these qualities. Your second sentence, this king is famous for his politeness. King can show his politeness, show his feeling, but we can't touch those things, we can just observe or feel those things. So politeness here is abstract noun. Next, your third sentence, money can buy comforts, not happiness. So happiness is abstract noun. So I have explained you noun. Noun can be name of anything we can see thousands or millions of things in our surrounding around us, which we all those things can be referred as noun. So I have told you nouns are of 5 kinds. First is proper noun. Proper noun can be name of any specific building or any particular person. Second is common noun. All those common objects or things can be referred as common noun, like pencil, rubber, table, chair, floor, house. All can be considered as common noun. Next, your third is collective noun. Collective noun shows the collection of things like herd, hive of bees, jury of judges. Next, your fourth is material noun, as its also name shows. Silver, copper, gold, platinum, all those things can be referred as material noun. Next is your abstract noun. Honesty, faithfulness, hatred, contempt, compassion, love, all those things can be referred as abstract noun because we can't touch these things, we can only feel these things. The things those can be felt but cannot be touched, those things can be referred as abstract noun. So today I have explained you noun, what is noun and its 5 kinds. You have to practice this and then you have to attempt all those are given on your assignment.